After a dig like that and visiting the springs, it's time to get our word of the week. In Hebrew is mayim, which is water. Fresh water, mineral water, one for me and another one for me. I'm thirsty. How do you say mayim in Arabic?
Mai.
Mai?
Mai.
Mai in Arabic and mayim in Hebrew, and water for all of the rest of you. When you come visit Israel, you must drink lots of mayim.
Mai mai besason mimanei Yeshua. Mai 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 besason. Mai 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 besason.
There's a word that we hear all the time, and it's so important for people. It's the word mayim. What can you tell me about mayim?
It's water. It keeps you hydrated. It's fun to swim in. It keeps you clean when you take a shower. It's good.
And how do you say it in Hebrew?
Mayim.
Yeah, it's water. It's, you drink it.
There isn't too much water in it, so that's why you have to be careful. Every drop counts.
Here we are at the city of David, and this looks to be David's harp. Well, let's try and string a few notes, or hear the real thing. For our Roots and Reflections music interlude, we visit Micha and Shoshana Harari. Though they don't live in the city of David, they maintain a tradition that originates in David's capital, the manufacture and playing of Davidic harps.
This is made from mahogany, too.
And this has the 8 strings.
This is the 8-string model, yes.
So this could be the latest instrument for the up-and-coming progressive rock groups.
Well, actually, we're Levites, so we manufacture instruments for Levites. And we expect that this will be a very good instrument for the temple.
You
Very
know,
simple,
Bhakti and I are
easy to
both
play.
Levites.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
she is too?
Yeah, that explains our love for music.
Right, ours too. Although Shoshi's a Cohen, but what can you do?
He lets me be in the family.
Somebody had to be a priest and somebody had to be a prophet. That's beautiful.
Very loud too. It's also can be fitted with an electric pickup. David actually made instruments, and it said that he had a shop where he built harps. So we're also continuing in that tradition. The harp is the symbol of Israel anyway. It's the national instrument, and it was played by many, many people in those days, by the prophets. The prophets would never prophesy before a harp was played. Also, the kings wouldn't. And in the temple, there was up to 4,000 different harps played. 4,000 harps played at once.
At the beginning, when the world was created, God spoke the world into existence. He spoke the world into existence with the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet, which actually you can probably see carved into this harp right here. Each string has also a letter, or called an ot, or otiot. So there's Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, and all the way up. And so as God spoke the world into existence through these letters, they formed into different patterns and words and created light. As it says, one of the first things that he said, let there be light, and there was light. So sound and light go together.
So our word of the week is mime,
Wow.
which is mem, yud, mem. So how would that sound on David's harp?
Okay, let's hear it. Yuffie.
It sounds like a light trickle of water.
It does, listen. But then there's the Talmud. The Talmud are Jewish writings, volumes and volumes of them that were written during the time of the temple and after. And a lot of the descriptions that are written in there actually have to do with the temple, what was going on in the temple. There were, for example, 4,000 Levites, of which we are, you and I and your family and our family are all part of. And they were the musicians. They played, they had a certain schedule. Twice a day, the music went on. They never had a sacrifice without the music. It just could not happen. There were so many harps played that it says the sound of the harp was heard in Jericho without an amplifier or microphone. That means they had thousands of harps playing. And also it says that the daughters, the sons and the daughters of Levi played. So the daughters were involved too.
For your donation listed on the screen or more, we would love to send you our latest music DVD called Timeless Sounds, produced entirely in Israel.
Save your people, Lord, and bless your inheritance. It's often come to deliver. My King.
Touring Jerusalem makes one thirsty, so drink lots of mime, but it makes one hungry also. As long as we're on the subject of King David, let's find food appropriate to his reign. Let's try the King David Hotel, offering a menu fit for royalty. I am hungry. We need a food break. Let's go chow down at the King David Coffee Shop restaurant. Shalom. Here's a nice spot for two. I believe that will be me and you. Hello. Well, I've heard that you have some of the best cheese and raisin blintzes around.
Okay.
So cheese and raisin blintzes and 2 orders. One for me and one for all my friends. Now this is like my grandmother used to make. She was from Russia. And you have the applesauce and a bit of sour cream. The best blintzes in Jerusalem, right here. Well, King David's cheese blintzes are good to the last bite. Now finish yours. One for me, one for you. You did a great job. See you in the next program. Thank you for being with us in Roots and Reflections, our program from Israel, bringing you insights to the land of the Bible, its history, natural beauty, people, food, tourism, and much more. Your donations to help produce Roots and Reflections are much appreciated.